Greetings, YouTube. This is a book. It's the sixth printing done in 1980 of the 1978 Advanced Dungeons and Dragons Player's Handbook, and it's seen its age. It's worn, and it's even got a little sticker in the front. It's got some water damage, um, or actually, that's not water damage. That's shadow damage. My wrong? Because I used to have a cover on this, and it's mine. I bought it. I can give it away. I could sell it. I could trade it. I could loan it. I could burn it. I can pass it on to someone when I'm gone. It's mine. And this is used to sit around a table and roll these, though I recommend you don't roll this one hard. It's solid cast iron. Um, and have some fun with some friends. And somehow, the company that currently produces the Dungeons and Dragons game has forgotten that. Because now it's just the Hasbro bean counters. The people that do the creative work, I hear, are terrified. They can't speak out about what's going on at Wizards of the Coast. That people have actually been canned for expressing genuine and sincere opinions in the past. Because no one at Hasbro or none of the bean counters at Wizards of the Coast cares what the people who actually produce their games has to say, and they certainly seemed to be indifferent to what the people who purchase their products want. I've said many times on my channel that the OGL was the greatest gift ever given to the gaming community. It has helped generate thousands of products. It has helped create 100 gaming companies, some of which have grown very big and have become true innovators in our hobby, have gone off in directions far from the foundations of Dungeons and Dragons and the OGL, but they started there. And D&D may be the foundation of our hobby. This may be the book you started with, or maybe it was the little pamphlets, which I have reprinted those. They're up on my shelf. I don't have the originals. This is how I started with this right here. I started in '78. I just didn't have my own player's handbook until 1980. I borrowed my friends. I didn't have dice. I didn't have anything. But I played and I had fun. And when I had the money, I started buying my own stuff. And I've been collecting ever since. I own thousands of gaming products in physical form, and I've got over 40,000 gaming files in digital form on my hard drive. Hell, I carry around 51 gigs of gaming stuff on my phone. I never want for reading material. And it seems that the Wizards of the Coast was caught off guard when the furor of the community rose up when they found out that the OGL was going to be rescinded. Because all of us thought it was irrevocable, but apparently it isn't. And Wizards of the Coast said, well, we want a piece of your pie, and we want to claim ownership of anything you create. Now, I'm not positive, but I don't think that would have affected anything that already exists. I think it just affects future products. At least that's what the original, 1.1 or version 2.0, however you want to look at it, would have said. And they've backpedaled a little, but they're still trying to grab as much as they can. So folks have decided that they're going to have an open gaming license, a truly open one. Paizo and Chaosm and a number of other companies are joining forces to create a system that all of us can use for the future, actually putting it into a nonprofit trust so that this gaming license will be in perpetuity, irrevocably part of our future. Because TSR may have gotten the ball rolling. And Wizards of the Coast may have carried it forward. But they're in the past of our hobby. And I seriously don't think Wizards of the Coast is part of our future. Lots of people have already gotten rid of their D&D Beyond subscriptions. One of my only regrets is I didn't have one to cancel. Wizards of the Coast fired me as a fan, as a user, as a consumer in 4th edition, where they threw us under the bus. So we all hopped onto Paizo's Pathfinder, which in my opinion should have been D&D 4th edition. And I'm still a big fan of PF1. Still my favorite high fantasy game. But I still have fond memories of this, even if I'd never play it. I can still crack it open and smile. I can still smell it and remember. I have loved this game for a long time. And I'm not sure that I can ever say that I'm a D&D player again. I'm not even sure I want to say that I used to be. That Wizards of the Coast hasn't just burned the bridges between me and the system in 4th edition. They've now burned the bridges that I don't even want to recognize their existence anymore. And I'm still going to talk about their products because there's lots of things to be said. And it's still a very popular set of rules. 5th edition has got a lot of people happy. And I think it was well implemented in Gene Funk. But I don't imagine that I will ever purchase something from them again. I haven't since 4th edition. I'm not going to. I may purchase things from people who have made things based on their rules because their products are interesting. And I want to support third-party producers. I do it on a regular basis. But when it comes to Wizards of the Coast stuff, raise that pirate flag, mateys. Don't give them a dime. Sweep them into the dustbin of history. They are not our future. They are a past that we should shake off like an extra skin that we don't need anymore. Let's stride forward and have a better future than Wizards of the Coast wants to give us. We don't need them. Let's just brush them away.